as the Canadian Pacific Railway made its way around the Great Lake. A financial crisis had halted the completion of the line at Nipigon in late 1884. The Northwest Rebellion was raging. CPR General Manager William Van Horn assured Prime Minister John A. Macdonald that he can get troops from Kingston and Quebec within 10 days to Qu'Appelle, Saskatchewan, if the funds to finish the railway were given. In reality, it would take months to construct a railway bridge over the Nipigon River. In the meantime, 3,000 soldiers had to slog through 10 miles of slushy ice across Nipigon Bay to Red Rock in April of 1885. Upon their return, a temporary trestle bridge made of white spruce pine poles was seen, and dwarfing them were the massive CPR stone towers. These stones, quarried from Verde Island, were put on a barge where they found permanence upon the Nipigon River. The bridge was rebuilt with heavier steel in 1923, and today the original stone pillars have been clad in reinforced concrete. With the coming of the Canadian Pacific Railway in 1885, a small train station was set up, and in 1929, a much larger building was constructed on the east side of the tracks with fir beams all the way from British Columbia, hardwood floors and a gable roof. Nipigon was proud of this railway station.
My name is Gwen Nyman with Gwen Brown. I came to Nipigon in 1959. I arrived on Labor Day. And the reason I came here, I'll tell you how I came here. They had a little ad in the paper which had wanted teachers for Nipigon, Ontario. So I wrote and asked them for an application form, and they sent a telegram back giving me the job. They didn't even know me. So then I came on a boat over on the MS Italia, and it was all young immigrant people on the boat. So instead of coming straight to Nipigon, I went to Toronto first, and with some people I'd met, and I came with one other English girl, Rosalind Rappaport. I didn't know her, but she had been hired at the same time, so they were hiring English teachers. They couldn't get teachers to here, so they just hired anybody willy-nilly from England. Then I took a train from Toronto up this way, and there was trees on either side of the railroad track, and I thought it was just like Yorkshire behind the trees. That was just the border of these big cities and buildings all the way along. So I just knew that was just like a border, like we have trees beside the railroad track, and then you got, I didn't know there was nothing there. That was a big shock. It was a horrible shock. I hated it. So I got here, and I got off the train, and there was nobody there to meet me, and it was like 10 or 11 at night, and I'm standing here on Main Street in the dark. And people in Toronto had told me they didn't know I was going to hear. They said it was all, and I'll tell you what they told me. They said it was 6 bars on the Main Street, and some people said everybody lives in teepees up here. So I had no idea what I was coming to, and that was only 59, not very long ago. Right. That's amazing.
Before the days of television and late-night bars, the people used to line up and wait for the passenger train to roar in the town. Despite the efforts of a local committee, the great CPR train station was demolished in October 1982. Eventually, a small station was erected but lacked any of the grandiose qualities of the former building. The Canadian Northern Railway System, later known as the Canadian National Railway, in order to cut costs, created a retaining wall and causeway by the Hudson's Bay Company Post and changed the course of the Nipigon River into what is now the lagoon. Work on this section was completed in 1914 and a station was built. The Transcontinental Railway became the CNR main line and turned north following the Nipigon River and up to Lake Nipigon. During World War I, 2 alleged spies were arrested carrying fuses, loaded revolvers, and code timetables in a plot to blow up railway bridges, including the bridge at Nipigon.